everybody, it's Deb here with Creative Life. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to be starting a new project using the Trace Jolie scrapbook kit. And y'all, oh my gosh, this paper is so gorgeous. It's so pretty that I don't really even want to cut into this paper. But we have to. So we're going to be doing some really fun things today for autumn. And I can't wait to share these with you. So we're going to be using this scrapbook paper called Gold Autumn, and this is by Alchemy of Art. And if you didn't see the reveal for this scrapbook kit, I will put this in the description box below, and I will also link it at the end of this video, okay? So you can check this reveal out because you are definitely going to want to get this paper. It is absolutely gorgeous. On the back of the signature or the main title page, you get these cute little sceneries here, and we might use one of these as a little shaker, and I'm going to explain that to you in a bit. And we're also going to be using these cute little guys here. We're definitely going to be using this here, and we'll be using this one, and we'll be using the sweater weather scene. Okay. I think that is so pretty. I just absolutely love it. So for our project, I went ahead and picked up some of these little decorations from Walmart, and we're going to be papering these, and we're going to turn one of these into a shaker. Okay. I also pulled out some other items, and these here are from the card kit that I just did all of the bags, and we may be using some of these. Okay. We're also going to be using some of the flowers that are from the kit, and we're going to be using this little tree here, I think. Okay. I'm not quite sure yet. I think we're going to use this, but I'm not quite sure yet. Okay. So just depends on how things go, but I pulled it out just in case. And then I also pulled out the words. Okay. These beautiful words here. This is actually from the card tag and more kit. This is the rub-ons from 49th and Market that we used for the paper bags that I just did, and these are super cute. And I still have some words left, of course, and I still have part of the little other rub-on part, which is this part here, and so we might go ahead and use some of that as well. It just depends, like I said, how this goes. But I wanted to go ahead and give you all a little, what we're going to be using as far as, everything. So with putting together these little, what do you call these? Cutting boards. Okay. So I just thought I would go ahead and give you a little bit of insight as to what we'll be doing. I think we're going to be doing a little shaker. So we also might use one of these little frames that I have in my stash. Okay. And with that, we'll be using maybe some little shaker bits. Okay, so I'm not quite sure. So I just kind of set some things aside from my stash and from the kits. Okay, and I just think that this is going to look so good. I think it's going to be so much fun. So let's go ahead and dig into it. To start out, you're going to go ahead and grab your pattern paper and trace each one of these cutting boards on top of your pattern paper. And that is what I'm doing here. And then after we do this, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut these out. Right now I'm doing the big one, and I want to share this one with you because this is the one where I did the sweater, what I call the sweater weather. And so I cut both of those out, and then I went ahead and placed them on top of the cutting board just to make sure that they were lined up correctly. Next, I went ahead and grabbed some paint that I mixed together, and I ended up with this really pretty kind of autumn orange color is like almost like a fire orange color. It's so pretty. I went ahead and painted that on the chipboard frame that I had in my stash. So I also used that same paint color on the frame. After I painted everything, I was letting it dry, and I went ahead and grabbed my Mod Podge and placed that all over the cutting board. And then I went ahead and placed my paper that I cut out on top of that. This one is going to be so pretty. You guys are going to love it. So it's super easy peasy. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to burnish your papers down really good when you place them on top of your cutting board. You want to make sure you get all of the edges down really well, and then trim away any excess paper that is hanging over like I'm doing here. Next, I grabbed a nail file and I went ahead and went around each of the cutting boards once I adhered the paper down to the cutting board, and I just kind of slanted it so that way this smooths out all of the edges around each board. Next, we're going to go ahead and we're going to use this champagne glitter, and this glitter is from, I think, the September kit. This is the Stardust Butter Champagne, and this is so pretty, you guys. I love how it looked on this frame once I started painting it on there, and I just used my finger to like kind of smooth it out a little bit in different areas, and it looks really pretty once it's done. So if you have this in your stash, you might want to go ahead and dig it out and use it. So once everything was dried, and I went ahead and cut out my acetate and glued it on the back of the frame, and then grabbed my foam tape and I went ahead and just circled that around. I did put 2 layers of the foam tape on top of each other, so that way it would give it a little bit more height for my shaker. Right there up above, you'll see the little card. It's the cut apart from the little title page from the scrapbook kit, and that is what we're using for behind our shaker. Next, to go ahead and cut this out, I went ahead and just grabbed my pencil and kind of went in between the little scrolly areas in the frame and did little dots, so I kind of knew where to cut. So this gave me just a little bit of a border so I could cut this out into a little oval. Next, I went ahead and added my little leaf shaker bits in the middle of the scenery there, and I'm going to go ahead and place that frame right on top of there and push down so that way I know it's sealed. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my double back tape, and I'm going to place it on the back of this frame so that way I can go ahead and adhere this to the middle of that little cutting board that's right above me. And I used the shiplap paper. It's the pattern paper that is in the collection, and it has a couple of little sceneries on the side, but I just loved that little shiplap paper, and it's so pretty. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to go ahead and just place some glue on the back of there on top of the double tape, and then I'm going to go ahead and stick that right on top of there. We are going to go ahead and decorate this just a little bit more, so don't worry, it's not going to be too plain. And then I went ahead and just poked the hole in the middle of the little cutting board there, the handle, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the string back through the middle portion of that. Now, once this was done drying, I didn't paint the whole thing, and you really don't need to paint as much as what I did on the front, just mainly the sides. Again, I used my Mod Podge, and then I went ahead and placed that on top of there, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to adhere down the sweater weather image. That's what I call it. It's so pretty. And so we're going to go ahead and place that on there. Next, we're going to go ahead and we are going to ink up these corner pieces, and these are the chipboard pieces that come in the card tag and more kit. This is where I made the bags in my last video, and these are so pretty, you guys. So we inked those up, and then I decided to go ahead and use some of my distress glitter, and this distress glitter is the spiced marmalade. And I went ahead, placed glue on there, and then just placed my glitter right on top of there. And then we're going to use this as a corner piece down in the left hand corner. I was going to put it up there on the right hand corner, upper right hand corner, but then I decided I think I liked it down in the left hand corner. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some of these beautiful Prima flowers that are inside of the kit. You get 12 of these in the package, and these again are in the scrapbooking kit, and so pretty, you guys. Next we're going to add some foam tape to the corner there so I can pop up that little pumpkin cut apart piece that is inside of the kit as well. So I just added some glue to that, and then just placed it right on there, and I just love how this looks. So pretty. Okay, so for this next one, this is the one with the autumn scenery where it has the little truck on it and the trees behind it. And I just took the rub-ons from the card kit that you get, those rub-ons that I used for the bags that I did last week, and you're just going to go ahead and place those words on there, and I think that this looks so pretty. Just super easy peasy. What a great decoration that you can put out for Thanksgiving or your autumn. Okay, so I grabbed some items from my stash, which is this little sentiment here, and I just stuck that right up in the upper right hand corner on this large cutting board. I really love this large cutting board. I think it is so pretty. We stuck the little corner piece with the glitter down in the left hand corner, and next I'm adding some leaves that I cut out from the cut apart sheets that come in the collection. And I think those cut apart sheets are so pretty. You guys are going to want to use them because they are just so fun. And so yeah, so I went ahead and cut out some of those leaves. I also cut out one of the little flowers that is in the flower sheet that you get with this collection. They are also just gorgeous. And then I went ahead and you can see I cut out the little fox, some more pumpkins, and some flowers. And I just thought that the images on this paper are just so gorgeous, you guys. It's just so vivid and so beautiful. I'm telling you, this is the best autumn paper I've ever seen. It's so pretty. So you definitely want to go get this one, you guys. So I will have the links down below for you. For the last one, I went ahead and used that tree that comes in the scrapbook kit, and I just love this tree. I used the Distressed Mica Stain, which is Specimen. Now this came in the October kit, and we used this on the haunted house and a few other little projects that we did, and I just love the green on this. So I went ahead and sprayed the tree with this green, and then I set it aside to let it dry. Okay, so next I found this blessed. I did purchase this from Trace Jolie, and this is so pretty. I just love this blessed word. It is a chipboard piece, and I will have the link for it down below. And I went ahead and painted it, and then I did cut off some of the scrolly parts of this word because I needed it to fit in the middle of the tree, and you'll see here how I cut it down. So after the tree was done drying, I went ahead and glued this on top of the one of the small cutting boards. And I just placed it on there, glued it down, went down pretty easy, no problems. I did kind of slide it over just a bit, just to add more of the leaves on top. And then I went ahead and cut the excess sides off. The next thing I did is I went ahead and added on the top portion of this. Now it will stick out just a bit, but I think it just looked lovely, and it's so pretty. So if you wanted to, you could definitely stick this tree on a larger little cutting board to create a scenery if you wanted to do that. I loved it on this little cutting board, and so I just thought it looked really pretty. I did cut out that little bunny and another little pumpkin set, and I'm going to stick that right down there. It's not adhered yet, but it will be. Okay, so once the Blessed dried, I went ahead and added some of the spiced marmalade glitter to it, and I placed it right in the middle of that tree. I think it looks so pretty. I did go ahead and adhere the little pumpkin set and the little bunny to the bottom right underneath the tree. I think it looks so cute. And now I'm just going to go ahead and add the twine through the whole of the little cutting board there and then tie it on. Okay, you guys, so we altered these little cutting boards that I got from Walmart, and these turned out so stinking cute. I absolutely love how all of them turned out, but this one, I really like how we turned it into a shaker. So we put some little leaf shaker bits inside of this frame, and we went ahead and added some flowers to it and one of the little pumpkin cutouts. We also added a little chipboard sign that says welcome fall, and then we used the Stardust Butter Champagne color that was in one of the kits previously, and so I will put that down below for you so you can have a link to grab that if you would like to get this. This is so pretty, so pretty, and I really like how it made that frame shine. So I did paint it with acrylic paint that I mixed together, and it gave me that kind of rustic brown or like a burgundy kind of color. Really pretty, and just really love how this turned out. And then on this one here, we went ahead and we papered this one, and then I used the little rub-ons from 49 in Market that are in the card tag and more kit from this month. And so it says wonderful life captured, and I just think that that is so pretty. So pretty. And then this one here we just finished up. This is another small one. Here I used the tree piece that is in the scrapbook kit. I went ahead and inked that up and sprayed that with some green spray that was from last month's kit, and I believe it was the distressed spray that is called that distressed ink is called Specimen, and so we went ahead and used that. Then for the Blessed, this Blessed chipboard piece is from the shop at Trace Jolie's shop, and I will put a link to it down below. But we used this distress glitter, and the distress glitter name is what is this called? Spiced marmalade. So that's the distressed glitter that I used on here. I think that turned out so pretty. I absolutely love how that turned out. Then for the larger one, again, we papered it, went ahead and sanded down the sides. I did go ahead and paint the sides of it that with the acrylic paint that I mixed together, and then I went ahead and did the little corner piece here that is in that card and tag kit this month, and I put the spiced marmalade on that one too. This one looks a little bit different than this one. This one I dipped twice. This one I dipped once. So it gives it like a really different effect, which I really like how that looks. And then here I just went ahead and I fussy cut out from the flower sheet and cut this little guy out, and then put two little flowers behind him. And he's so cute. And then I added this little sticker that was in my stash and fussy cut out the leaves from the cut apart sheet. And it says enjoy autumn. It's or enjoy the autumn. So I just thought that is so pretty. And yeah, so I just absolutely love how these turned out. So anyway, so that is the project for today, you guys. I hope you guys got some inspiration from these projects. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care, and I have all of the links down below for you. I will talk to you soon. Bye. Thanks so much for joining me today, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and hit that bell for future notifications on all upcoming videos, tutorials, YouTube hops, and my Friday night lives at 4:30 Central Time.